Now there comes a time in every man's life when decisions have to be made, whether to toil, to labor, or just plain piss your days away, away, away. Got a funny feeling that many times are caught in a jar. Madness and insanity have arrived. Note to Christ and everyone else, my times are caught in a jar. Satan's grin is bearing down on me. Up in the morn, here comes the day. God knows I hate it this way. When I'm in the casket life, fighting the wife, neglecting the kids, spending time on ridiculous bids, the four walls are closing in. Got a funny feeling that my times are caught in a jar. Madness and insanity have arrived. Note to Christ and everyone else, my times are caught in a jar. Satan's grin is bearing down on me.
Now there comes a time in every man's life where decisions have to be made. Whether to toil, to labor, or just plain piss your days away, away, away. Got a firmly feeling that my times are caught in the jar. Madness and insanity have arrived. Note to Christ and everyone else, my times are caught in the jar. Satan's grin is bearing down on me. The morn, here comes the day. God knows I hate it this way. When I'm in the casket life, fighting the wife, neglecting the kids, spending time on ridiculous bids. The four walls are closed, then end. Got a funny feeling that my times are caught in the jar. Madness and insanity have arrived. Not to Christ and everyone else, my times are caught in the jar. Satan's grin is bearing down on me. Times are caught in a jar. Madness and insanity have arrived. Note to Christ and everyone else, my times are caught in a jar. Satan's grin is bearing down on me. Got a funny feeling that my times are caught in a jar. Madness and insanity have arrived. Note to Christ and everyone else, my times are caught in a jar. Satan's grin is bearing down on me. Got a funny feeling that my times are caught in a jar. Madness and insanity have arrived. I know to Christ and everyone else, my times are caught in a jar. Satan's grin is bearing down on me. I got a funny feeling that my times are caught in a jar. Madness and insanity have arrived.
Is my life in a jar? No, absolutely not. Is your life in a jar? No, I don't think so. Who the hell am I, you're asking? I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com, and today is Saturday, January 23rd at 11:49. And I was thinking about where my life was some 20 years ago on a Saturday. You see, 20 years ago, I had tremendous responsibilities and I had another career, and I had little to no time to devote to the markets, which is what I really wanted to do. But also, too, 20 years ago, I didn't have the technology that we have, that you have today. So I was thinking about all of the folks that maybe today are looking at the charts and the markets as I would do 20 years ago on a Saturday morning for 3 or 4 hours. And my message to you today isn't about an indicator or a study or about where the market may or may not go. No, it's about something more important than that. If you're looking at a chart of the S&P today, and I just changed it from a daily to a monthly. This is a monthly chart, not a daily. This isn't April of this year. This is April of this year. This is 2009. This is the remnant of the dot-com crash. This is the crash of '08. The biggest depression in the history of the world, right here. This little move here. Little move. If you're looking at this, you could be in one of three camps. You could be riding the train. You like that commercial with the little piggy out the window with his little toy that he swirls around. The Geico, I think it's a Geico commercial, some commercial, and he's screaming, wee, screaming like a piggy. Riding. Could be. But you may be thinking in the back of your head, when is this ride going to end? And where am I going to be? You also might be this guy. Maybe you poured everything in at 2007. You couldn't stand it and said, hey, this market's just going to keep on going, Martha. And crash. Maybe you tried to get on here and got checked out. Maybe you tried to get on here and maybe you tried to get on here. Maybe you tried to get on here and got checked out. Maybe you got on right here. And maybe you just did it again. Maybe you're that guy. Or maybe you've never gotten in at all. And you've just watched it run and run and run and run. And the train just keeps lumbering on. Car after car after car, like waiting to cross the track. Maybe you're waiting to get on the train. Maybe you just want to cross the tracks and you're saying, when the devil is this thing ever going to end? The truth of the matter is, nobody knows. Nobody has an indicator or a strategy or anything to say with certainty, when the market will do this or that on any time frame, a daily, a weekly, or a monthly, even an hourly, does not exist. Then Baggett, what the hell are you suggesting? Well, I want to show you something. This is a price chart, specifically a point and figure chart of the price action up and down. You see prices move up and down, folks, of last week on the NASDAQ. It also has a strategy that we have written that was placing orders all week long. Here are the results of that strategy. It had 8 trades. It did not win on every single trade. Only 37% of the 8 trades, roughly 3, right? Trades were profitable, completely on their own, though. And those 3 trades are those combined, 8 trades combined provided a net of $9,705 on one mini contract. Now, did it have a higher run up? That is, even run up, did it capture the maximum? Did it capture the maximum profit it could have? No, not even a machine can do that. Did it have rundowns? Yes. Even a machine, when it trades, has rundowns. Did I get all of that money? No, I didn't. I got about 30 or 40% of that. That's called efficiency. But I was in cash most of the time. I wasn't in the market a whole lot. I don't really care if the NASDAQ goes to 14,000 or 7,000. Doesn't matter to me. Why? Because I'm a trader, a mechanical trader. Let me show you something. This is another chart. No, this is not a daily chart. No, this is not a weekly or a monthly chart of the NASDAQ. This is a 5-minute chart of the NASDAQ futures. This is a different strategy that we've written. It traded 28 times last week. 35% were profitable. Nearly 7.5 times it was wrong. Yet, it made $1,620. Did I get all of that? No. But I got a good percentage of that. CNBC and the financial media will tell you that you cannot time the markets. The alternative being just put your money in and hope for the best. We would suggest otherwise. The questions you have about whether or not you can and cannot do it cannot be answered by anyone other than yourself. If you sign up for the full week Q School program, we recommend that you stay in simulation, and therefore you will not lose a nickel. Is there a cost? Yes. $1,500 for 4 weeks and hours of instruction and hours of counsel, trying to answer those questions, trying to unlock that jar. You will answer those questions for yourself, and we think you owe it to yourself, whether you come to us or to someone else, to answer those questions for yourself, as opposed to the financial media. We wish you the best. I'm Bagadon at Stock Market Caddy. You can call anytime at 813-758-8263. Thanks.